Hello, good people, and how are you? Welcome to Passionately Intrigued Arts and More with Tracy. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use water slide paper. I'm going to use clear water slide paper on a couple items, and then we will be using the white backing water slide paper. I want to see the difference that it makes. I'll be doing this on glass. I want to see the difference that it makes using the clear and using the white. So hold on just a moment. I'll take you down to the workstation so that we can get started. Okay, we're going to start with this large mug. I don't know how many ounces it is, but it's rather large. And so I uploaded an image into Cricut to print and printed it on my inkjet printer. And it's a beautiful image that I found on Google, and I just love it. Take time to water yourself. Very beautiful. So we're going to start with the clear water slide. And you'll need warm to room temperature water. So I have lukewarm water here. And you'll clean off your glass with alcohol, 91% alcohol, to get rid of smudges. It's already been washed, but to get rid of smudges, oil, fingerprints, lint, anything of that nature, because you don't want that under your image. Then you take your water slide and place it in a lukewarm water. Now this water slide was printed, and then you have to coat this with a clear spray. So I used Rust-Oleum 2X clear matte spray, and I sprayed it pretty heavily. And that's to protect the ink so that it doesn't come off in the water. So you just place it in. It's going to curl up, and I just hold it down with my fingers for 15 to 30 seconds. The warmer the water is, the quicker it will come off, but don't use hot water. A few more seconds. And you just move it around. Just kind of move it with your fingers, and you can see that it slides. So once it's ready to come off of the backing, you place water on your glass and place your image down. Now you want to start to slide it off, and I'm going to slide to the right, and I'm going to hold on to the image on this left side and pull the backing out to the right, and just hold your image down and slide that image out, and just like that. Then you'll want to line it up. You be very careful because it's wet and it's very fragile. It can tear. So that's why you want to make sure you have water on your glass or whatever you're putting the water slide onto. Then I take a paper towel and I lay it over the image to blot out the excess water. And then you may still have water underneath your image, so you can take your paper towel gently and wipe it outwards to get the bubbles out, get the air out, and get the excess water out in all directions. And just be gentle, because these do tear easily. And then I just smooth it over with my finger to try and make sure there's no air bubbles underneath. And if you have the squeegee, it works even better, just to remove the water out. Flattens it and pulls out excess water. But if you don't have a squeegee, if you don't have this, you can always use your paper towel. But I see that it's pulling out more water from underneath. Yeah, it definitely is. And just keep wiping it down as you pull that water out from underneath. Wipe that water off. Okay, I think we are good. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the clear on glass. Very pretty. So you can see through on the other side of the glass. I also have a glass, what do you call this thing? Cutting board is what it's supposed to be, trivet, whatever you want to call it. So what you do for these, I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it has a texture on the top. See that texture? I flip it over, spray it with alcohol, same process, dry it off, and I have made the same image, although it's wider to fit this. So she's a little larger. She's put on some weight, and I added leaves behind. So I'll do the same thing. Put this in, and it's actually, that's what I meant to tell you. To put it underneath here on the bottom side of the glass, you reverse your image. So place it in the water, same thing. Water's still lukewarm. Curls right up. Get all of it in the water. Hold it down. Once you hold it down for a little bit, it flattens. Leave it in there for 15 to 30 seconds. It really doesn't take 30 seconds. And see if it begins to slide. And it is. It's beginning to slide. So I'll take water, put it on the surface of this glass. Put my image down and try to center it. And it looks like it's coming off this way, so I'll hold onto the image over here and see if I can pull. Oh, it's larger, so it's a little trickier. Let's see if I can slide that right off, which it is. This piece is kind of stuck. Let me get that up under there. There we go. Okay. Center it how you want it. That looks pretty good. Then take your paper towel. I just lay it on and blot. Then I'll take it and wipe carefully. Wipe it all the way around, trying to pull this water. I hold on to the image because it still has water underneath it, so it'll move. So I hold on with one side, one hand, and then use this towel and go in all directions to get that water out from underneath, smoothing the image out. And then you can take your finger and hold on to one side and smooth across, and it'll pull out more water. Hold on, wipe across, and that's getting bubbles out because you're flattening the image with your finger. And it's definitely pulling out more water. Then what I like to do is use my squeegee because it will get out more water and air bubbles. Now, if you didn't spray this, you have to spray this with a protective coating, or when you put it in the water, the ink will just dissolve. So make sure you coat it 3 times is what's recommended, or just heavily 1 or 2 times. Yeah, there's water under there still. So keep gently pulling it out and wiping it off, getting those air bubbles out from underneath the image. There's a lot of water under there. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. All right, let's flip it over and see what it looks like. So you turn it over and your print should be where you can read it. Ooh, that glare. There we go. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so those two are with the clear water slide. I'm curious to know what this white water slide is going to look like on glass. Usually they use white water slide for dark colors, you know, your blacks, your browns, reds, dark colors other than clear and white. So let's do this one. Have another beer mug. Spray it. Water's still a little warm. Spray with the alcohol, wipe it down. What is that? It must be on the inside. Okay, so now this is the inkjet white, and it says it on the back. The back of the clear didn't say, it's just a plain piece of paper, but this says white. And with the clear, you don't have to cut as close to the edge as I did here, and it's up to you how close you want to cut with the white. But I tried to trim as close as I could to the image, except for, you know, this inside. So that inside is going to show white. All right, let's put this in the water and see what it do. Hold it down. I see this white water slide doesn't stay flat. I have to keep it under with my hands, my fingers. All right, let's see if it's going to start to slide. Nope, not yet. A few more seconds. I'm just gently trying to move the image to the left. It's not coming off. All right. Oh, I saw it lift up. Let's see. That lifted up, but the rest of it is not coming off. Is it? Nope. Let me put it back under here. See, it's coming off right here with this watering can. Oh boy. Oh. Now the watering can spout folded over. Okay. It's gotta. Okay. Is it starting to come off? Not down here. So I'm not going to stick this top part. I'm going to stick the bottom part in again. So I see this takes a little longer. The white water slide. Whoa. Not quite. That's interesting. Oh, let's see, it's lifting. Okay. Let me put it on here. Let me put some water on here. Just be careful. And see if I can slide it off. Let me position it how I want. I'm going to hold on to the right side and see if I can. There we go. I guess because this white water slide paper is thicker. But I don't want to tear it, so I'm going slow. Let me see. Okay, it's coming. Slow but sure. Get that head off. Whew. Come on. It's not as smooth as the clear water slide. Okay. It's coming out slow but sure. Okay. There we go. Sheesh. Alrighty, let me position it how I want it. I'm going to bring this all the way down like that. Take a paper towel and blot. And just press lightly. Flip it over and do it again. Okay, now let's start to smooth it out and get that water out of there. Yeah, this is much thicker. Okay, so now I'm going to use my squeegee and pull out the rest of the water. I just lay it flat and smooth it down. Wipe it off. And you can see the water as it comes out of the edges. Probably can't see it on this camera, but so the white water slide paper is a little more durable. It's not as fragile as the clear. It has to soak a little longer in the water. And it has the white background. Okay. Wow. That stands out. It really stands out. I like that also. I don't know which one I like better. Pretty nice. So you turn it over and you just see the white. and I'll compare the two. Hold on to this one, and let me get this one. They are heavy. So this stands out much brighter, you know. This one you see through. It's clear. All right, now let's do a cutting board. Why these are called cutting boards, I don't know. It's like a trivet to me. Flip it over on the back side. Same procedure. Okay. So that's the white water slide. Let's see how difficult this one's going to be. Or maybe not. Stick it in there, hold it down. And then also my water isn't as warm as it was. So like I said, the warmer the water, the easier the slide is to come off, the quicker the slide is to come off. So my water is cooled down. But also, the white water slide is thicker. So I also cut this as close as I could to the image. Okay, let's lift it up and see. Is it moving? A little bit. The leaf is moving. This bottom part is not. All right, go keep it in there. A few more seconds. Let's see. This is interesting. It's not moving yet. I see that leaf is coming off, but the rest of it, no. Whoa, whoa, that leaf is really coming off. Come on, let's see. Trying to slide it off to see. Let me try sliding the other way. It is not. Oh, there we go. I think I got some. I think I got it. I think it's just really not moving down here in this big area, and I don't want to tear it. This is interesting. So this whole top area, her head, the leaf, the water can is all off of the paper, but this bottom half is not giving yet. I'm gonna work with it carefully. Okay. Okay. Whew, got it lifted. All right, let me put this water on here. Yeah, the white water slide is a little different. And let's lay it on here, kind of how I want it. All right, I'm gonna hold on to this side and slide the paper out. I'm gonna try to on this side. Ooh. Yeah, it does not perform like the other. Okay, hold on. I get a hold of that paper. There we go. Get it to sliding. Slide on out of there. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, tore that off. So the backing is really soaked. Oh, Jesus, come on. Okay. And this one, I don't know if you can tell or if you notice the difference. It's missing a leaf because when I was cutting it out, I cut too close to the stem and I cut it right off. Okay, got it. Let's center it. I think. And where's the leaf? I do have a leaf. How long this is going to take to soak off? I'm going to put that leaf in there. In the meantime, let me get a paper towel and blot. You know what? Oh, I did mess up. Okay. So with this white, oh, what did I do? Oh, so with the white, I should not have reversed it. Ah, I should not have reversed it. I'm lost. Let's see. Yeah, because we want this to show through. Okay, trial and error, y'all. I'm learning here too. See, it should have gone on this way, which, you know, this is not the proper way to do this. And then I reversed the image so the print is not going to be right. It's going to be reversed. Okay, I did that one wrong. Yeah, so now it's on backwards. Okay, that's not going to work. Anywho, wow, I wish I had something else to put this white on. No, because it's backwards. So I can't use it. So if you're putting something underneath, if you're putting white water slide paper underneath the glass, you don't reverse it. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's not going to work. We're going to take this off because I don't want it to dry to this. And then I'm not even going to be able to use this for anything else because the words are reversed. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Y'all know I hate to waste stuff. Oh, that's irritating. So irritating. Look, I'm thinking how I can salvage it, which I know I can't. I know I can't. The bottom's going to say you. Let me see if I can cut through this. I don't know. It's probably going to be tacky. This ain't going to work. It's not going to work. Anywho, so now you know. We've learned together here. And I didn't want to put the image on top because, you know, it's a cutting board and I don't want it to mess up, right? So that's why I wanted it underneath. But like I said, live and learn. Y'all learning with me. You have to not reverse the white water slide if you're placing it underneath the glass. Y'all see me trying to save this. It's going to be on top. But this one will just be for me, I guess. And I am going to cut. Let me see if I can get this leaf cut out. See what it's going to look like. Trying to salvage. Trying to salvage. Oh, but it says you down here backwards. Yeah, that ain't going to work. That is not going to work. Okay, anywho. So much for that. So I can't compare this one to the other one because I didn't do it right. So that U is backwards, so I don't want that either. So I'm just going to make her a little short dress. Cut that part off. And what? I'm trying to save my image. Hold on. Y'all know I'm crazy, right? So anyway, I got this jar, this little can jar, whatever kind of jar you want to use it for. Just something laying around the house. I'm going to clean this up right quick while that image is wet. It's still wet underneath. Clean it with alcohol. Let me move this water out of the way. I'm operating now, y'all. I'm performing an operation. Let's see if I can get this image off and onto here. Just so I don't waste my image. And, you know, that's all. Oh, yeah. There's still a lot of water under there, so I'm just going to slide it off. Let me put a little water on this one. Hopefully, it's probably too tall. I don't know. We're going to see. Yep, and I'm just going to place her on here. Let's see. Oh, boy. Okay. And she's going to go, her dress is going to go under there a little bit. Her hair is going to go up a little bit. How about that? And then let's take this little leaf that I had in the water and let's place it somewhere over here. How about that? Okay, move this out the way. Since that didn't work, trials and errors, right, y'all? Take the paper towel, blot. So her hair is curved up this way and the dress curved under. Now I can cut that off, but why? Okay, so let's smooth this water out. First with the paper towel. Where there's a will, there's a way. Waste not, want not. And then I'll use my squeegee. This isn't going according to how I had planned it, but anywho, you make do with what you have and improvise and make it do what it do. And then I'm going to do this over for the cutting board with the white because I want a matching cutting board to go with the glass. So I'll do that another time and just show you all a picture of it. Probably on my community tab. Now, after you have these images set, you can set your oven to 220 degrees up to, some people go 250. I wouldn't take it that high. Last time I set it at 330. So anywhere between 220 and 330 for and place them in the oven for 15 minutes, and that will set the images. But if you don't want to do that, if you let this dry for 72 hours, it should be just fine. Okay, y'all. We got a candy dish. How about that? With the white water slide. Tell me what you think. Which do you like better? Leave me a comment. Which would you prefer? Do you like the clear or the white water slide? And let me know if you've done this before. If you've used the white water slide, have you tried to reverse it on the bottom of something? Give me some tips. Because I learn as I go too. Ooh, that moved. I have to touch it with my elbow. All right, thank you, everybody. I am done. This is really beautiful. I love this. Let me get it out that glare. Oh, there you go. And you put white under it. I don't know, I always mess that up. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Look at that. That is so pretty. And then let me do it with the clear. Let me take this towel, this rag, and wrap it around the back and see if you see that better. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, I'm babbling. Let me stop. Video's long enough. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I did. Trial and error, like I said, and improvise. You improvise and do the best you can with what you have and make it work. Make it do what it do. I don't like to waste. Y'all should know that by now. Toodles. Love you. Peace out. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Hit that bell notification so that you can get alert for all my videos. I appreciate you all. I'm out. Later. Thought I was recording and I wasn't. I just wanted to show you with this white water slide paper. The reason why I couldn't put it underneath, because it's white. You cannot place it underneath, because if you do and slide that paper out, it's going to be upside down regardless of how you do it. And it's going to be white. It's going to show through white. So you have to put your image up on top. So I created this image again and put a green background to it to square it off and centered it on here. And it's on the top. So with this being a cutting board, I don't know how well, it's going to be a decorative piece. Let's just put it that way, unless I epoxy it. And I did all the same steps, and I'm telling you, if you use water slides, you need to get one of these, because there's so much water that is still left underneath this water slide after I have done all the other steps. So I'm going to let that dry. That corner didn't turn out too good. I'm going to let this dry, and maybe in the future coat it with something. The only food safe thing I know to coat it with is epoxy. But this could just be a decorative piece, just something pretty to sit in your kitchen, or wherever you'd like it to sit. Or you could even hang it up. You could put it in a frame. You could hang it up. You could put it on a stand up like that. But using white water slide on glass, just know that you can't put it underneath. Another thing you could do is take another one of these cutting boards and take the feet off of it. These little things here, and clean it off real good. And you can square it up on here like this and use it as a hot plate. Or you could even use it as a cutting board with this one on top. But you'd have to figure out how to put it together. And you would have to probably just clean the surface of it if you use it, because water will get through here unless you take, well, it's not really. If you glue it all the way around, you'd have a seal on the inside. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with it and see what I'm gonna do to it. But that makes it a lot heavier, and it could be used as a set your hot pots or hot pans on that come out of the oven or the stove, off the stove. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Or it could just be a decorative piece, because it is quite pretty. Okay, enough of that. I have one more piece here, because I'm not wasting my paper. When I printed this, there was room left on that paper to put another image. So, of course I did. And what I want to put this on right quick is one of these cups, coffee mugs from the Dollar Tree. And it's design your own mug. And so you just open it up, and it has this inside and the directions. It's supposedly for children, but we as creators figure out things to do with this stuff. So you can decorate it how you want to. But keep in mind that you have very little room in between this black and this clear. So an image is just perfect. Let's take that top off. And what I want to do is clean this part off. Let me do it this way so you all can see. And I'm just going to do this first part because I'm going to finish this off later. I don't, I want more decoration on here besides this image. So this is, I forgot her name in the Trolls. Gosh, I should know that because my granddaughter is crazy about her. Anywho, can't think of it. Submerge this in water. Hold on to it because it's going to curl up and do the same thing. Just want to show you what it looks like on one of these make your own mug. And I don't know if they still have these at the Dollar Tree. They probably do. I got a stash of them that I got some years ago when it was $1. So it's sliding. Water on the cup. Slide that paper right on out. And so this is black. So this works perfect with a white water slide. If it was clear and I put that image on there, if it was clear water slide, I put that image on there, you would not see it at all. It would blend right into the black. Okay. So let's dry it off. And then this takes up so much of the front area, I probably won't do anything else to this unless I put another image on the back side before I seal the cup. And then, this is too big. And then pull that water out with your towel in all directions. Then take your squeegee and pull it out. Smooth over it, pull that water out. I'm going to show you how much water. I don't know if you can see it on this black or not, but I'm not going to wipe it right now. I'm going to pull it out and see if you can see it on this cup. Can y'all see that water that's coming out of there? So the squeegee helps quite a bit because with that water, you have air pockets. And if you have air pockets and water left up under there, it's going to have bumps and it's just not going to completely dry right. The water is still coming out. Okay, that's good enough for now for demonstration purposes. So what you do is you just stick it back in here, and that is protected. Kind of, sort of, but not really. So when I finish with these cups, I take a permanent sealer and go all along this lip here so that it actually seals this cup. So water can't get in or anything can get in, when you wash it. So that's cute. So more than likely, you know me, I'm going to do something to that back side. I have no idea what. Yeah, because that screws in there like that, but it's still not sealed properly to where, water will get in there. So that is all. I just want to come back and show you some more with this white water slide and why it would not work on the bottom side of this. It would not work. Just not going to, you're going to see the white. You have to put it on top. And using something like this, a cup of glass, things of that nature, different story. But thank you so much. I'm babbling. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. I hope you've learned something because I have. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Toodles.
3 hours later.
Let me just show you right quick what I did. I had some glitter tape that I put all the way around rather than putting something on the back that I put all the way around. Something nice and simple. And I used UV resin and poured all around this rim so that it is waterproof. It cannot open. So that is that. And then for the trivet that I could, I used the white water slide on that I had put on top. What I ended up doing was putting another trivet on top of this image. And I used UV resin and glued it together. I spread it all out, pressed them together, and set it outside in the sun for the UV light of the sun to cure this. Then I made sure that it's thick and heavy now. I made sure that the edges were sealed. So if you wash this, that nothing gets inside. And then also, on this back side, I decoupaged this napkin onto it. And then after I decoupaged it, I sealed it with resin. And then placed these, what do you call these things? Whatever, so that it doesn't move or doesn't scratch up your counter. Corners, edges, I don't know what to call it. I can't think right now. But I just want to show you that right quick. I know this video is very, very long. And just to let you know what I did. Turned out really, really, really cute. Where there's a will, there's a way. Make it work. Make it do what it do. Thank you so much. Peace and love once again. Have a blessed day. Toodles!